welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're live in Columbus, Ohio for the game of the week. Number 13, Michigan. Number 1, Ohio State. In the booth with me is Rusty. Rusty, what's going on, man?
Hey, man. Excited to be here. My home state, Ohio State. Even though I am a Michigan fan, still looking to have a great game here in CSBA. Powerhouse teams.
Yeah, it should be a really good one. The game of the week, obviously, 2 of the top teams in the league. The Big Ten is stacked. We all know that. This is going to be a fantastic one. What do you see happening here?
Well, it's going to be a very interesting game. Both teams, their big men are their focus, other than Jalen Ali, of course, is their superstar guard from the Wolverines. See what he can do, but I'm really interested in the Jackanoff and how he can handle Queen Hardaway and then Julius Jordan. Yeah,
for sure. A plethora of great players on both sides of the floor. A foul to start the game here. So Michigan will have it side out. Looks like Michigan starting Mo Blues at the forward spot. Now over to Raku Jones, who plays the power forward. We saw him do that earlier against Tennessee in that matchup, and that worked pretty well. They're going to go right back to that. Mo Blues kicks it out to Jack Knopf. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Joey Cass.
Definitely a great look. As open as you'll be all game.
Here goes the drive by Queen Hardaway. He gets fouled by Jalen Ali. It'll be side out. Wife hates video games, wants us to pick a side. I don't know if I can pick a side in this one. Michigan won the title last year, so it's hard to pick against them.
Yeah, but Ohio State's been so dominant.
They've been really good. So that doesn't do anything for you. Sorry, wife hates video games.
Yeah, I will call the game unbiasedly. No.
It's true. Here's Joey Cass, steps inside, layup up and good. And the Buckeyes draw first blood.
I'm interested to see if Michigan can make this game close. How will Ohio State respond? Their closest game was 11 points. That was the open season. Since then, they haven't had a game within 20. So what happens if the pressure's on?
Yeah, for sure. Mo Blues, the freshman, gets inside, gets into the lane and scores 2. We got a tie ball game. Here's Sky Bolt. Now up to Joey Cass, over to Carl Patrick. Patrick onto the wing. Looks like they want the post. They go down to Hardaway in there. Hardaway takes 2 dribbles, goes up with the right hand, can't finish. Knopf skies up for the rebound. Michigan's going to push quickly. Knopf has it up top, hands off to Jalen Ali. Ali now setting up a play. Pick and roll coming. The Afro pick and roll. Called the Afro roll.
Spro Bros.
Spro Bros for sure. And a foul on Sky Bolt as Jalen Ali will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Jalen Ali started his career at Marquette, so I'm very familiar with him. One of my favorite players. Dominant guard and having a great season. Scoring over 17 points a game.
Pax, what do you mean? What do you mean? You can't say stuff like that in chat. I have no idea what you're talking about. Ali at the line for 2. Jalen Ali, now a junior here for Michigan. Came over last season after his first year at Marquette.
Yeah.
He was a pretty dang good player as a freshman there. Was a freshman All-American.
Got us to the Final Four.
Yeah.
And he came back and won it all with Michigan. So, he's on a projection to be one of the best point guards if he can keep it up in CSBA history. I know there's conversation about that in league chat.
There's some damn good point guards in history here. Maybe the top Mojo Rising, but he's up there. He'll be up there at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's making a contention for it, especially to see how he finishes this season. Who knows if he'll come back? I know he's probably projected pretty highly for the NBA, but
yeah.
We'll see.
Mojo set the steals record, the career steals record last night.
Yeah, very impressive.
A miss off the jumper from Sky Bolt. Knopf gets the rebound, kicks it ahead to Banks. Banks whips it over to Jones. Now Jones over to Blue. Mo Blues can't get the layup, gets his own rebound and puts it in. What ball movement, though? Those guys just passed it without even dribbling.
Yeah, definitely love to see that transition offense, and Ohio State having a slow start.
So here is Sky Bolt. Gonna get a screen from Cass. We've seen quite a few upsets already in conference play. The Sky Bolt hits the fadeaway. I mean, I just wouldn't be surprised at this point after seeing these games what we get out of this one.
Absolutely, and huge rivalry game. These teams hate each other.
Yes, for sure.
So this is prime opportunity for it.
Blues drives again. He's got an early 6 for Michigan, and the freshman's the one taking over for the Wolverines early.
Yeah, Michigan native, too, so this game means a lot to him.
Yeah, for sure. Cast down to the post. He goes up, jump hook, no good. Queen Hardaway grabs the rebound and puts it in. I think the offensive glass, Rusty, is going to play a big part in this game for both teams.
Definitely, and Ohio State do love their big men, like we talked about earlier.
Here's Ali, drives in, gets fouled by Skybolt. Skybolt's second now, so something to keep an eye out for. Looks like they're probably going to have to bring their bench point guard in. That's Dime Hardaway, I believe, is going to come off the bench for Ohio State here.
And how awesome is that to bring out your bench point guard to be a guy like Dime Hardaway?
Yeah, it gives you a lot of relief as a coach knowing that you can save Skybolt with his fouls throwing Dime Hardaway in there.
Yeah. And so that depth is one reason why Ohio State has been so good.
Yeah, absolutely. Both these teams with a ton of depth. We're not going to see a single drop-off in either of these units as Ali steps to the line, hits the first. Looks like it'll be Don Fletcher in for Michigan, in for Shady Banks. Fletcher's a guy that can score a ton of points as well.
Yeah, huge for them last season.
Ali's second free throw good, so give Michigan a 4-point lead here with just over 5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's Dime Hardaway this time. He's going to swing it over to Justice Love, newly checked into the game as well. Now it's Queen Hardaway around the horn here to Carl Patrick. Patrick looking for Dime Hardaway. He's got a wide open three, top of the key, can't hit. Rebound pulled down by Raquel Jones.
Man, great look.
Yeah, he'll hit those. You don't want to give too many of those up if you're Michigan. Oh, a steal there by Justice Love. They got a 3-on-1. Love over to Dime. Dime Hardaway layup good. And that turns quick.
That helps your confidence out as a shooter.
Yeah, absolutely. See the ball go through the hoop. Here's Jalen Ali. Spin move inside. Draws two, kicks it out to Knopf for the little 18-footer. That's no good. Rebound pulled down by Hardaway. Queen Hardaway.
Analytics would hate that shot. Deep mid-range.
Yeah, I hate that shot. Dime Hardaway, three-pointer, no good. He's taken had a couple good looks. Now it's Mo Baluz pushing quickly ahead to Knopf. Knopf going to drive against Cass, gets into the lane. Cass doing a great job, but Knopf steps through and knocks down the tough finish.
Michigan's done their best driving in and attacking.
So here's Hardaway down to Cass. Cass fakes fadeaway jumper. He's definitely got that in his bag. Can't hit it this time. Rebounded by Jones.
Yeah, he can do it, but I'd still like to see a more simple shot.
Well, they're going to double Blues early here.
Oh.
Try to get the freshman a little rattled. He stays with it. Looks like they want Jones in the post. No, they'll get it. Fletcher up top. Three-pointer. Don Fletcher, no good. Rebounded by Knopf. Knopf steps through. His layup is good. And Knopf's he's got to have 6 in the game as well early here. Timeout Ohio State.
Yeah.
So what is what have they been doing? What has Michigan been doing so well here in that first kind of rotation?
They've been disrupting Ohio State's offense pretty well, playing physical down low and then really attacking them on the offensive end. Into the basket, you saw Ali go to the free throw a couple times, and Jack driving to the rim. So definitely like their focus right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've done a really good job, just like you said, of disrupting. So round 1 to Michigan right here. We'll see the bench units. Both these bench units could probably start for a number of teams in this league. We're going to see which one wins this battle. Julius Jordan gets it into the post. He's going to work against Xavier Hawley. Jordan goes in and throws it down. That's the heavyweight matchup, too, at forward.
Yeah, and, Jordan, I believe, is their second leading scorer for the Buckeyes. So
we'll see if Jordan can guard Hawley on the other end. Hawley at 6'7", 6'8", is going to bring the ball up, too, at times. That's tough.
Yeah.
Jordan down low to Kardashian. Kanye Kardashian gets fouled by Dante D'Angelo, and Kardashian will go to the line for 2. So a good job, Rusty, by Ohio State's bench coming in right away and making a difference.
Absolutely, and like we mentioned, their depth. How can Michigan respond and preserve this lead? It's been kind of a low-scoring defensive game so far. Kind of.
Free throw good by Kardashian. Both teams extremely good from the line as well. It's hard to pick out if you put it like a matchup. You can't really pick a weakness for either of these teams.
No, and I'm sure they spent all week just trying to find something, their best game plan possible, and eventually you just gotta rely on your stars to be better.
Yeah, you got to stop. You got to not try to exploit the other team. You just got to trust your guys at some point.
Yeah.
So here's Holly. Holly's going to go around Jordan, draws 2, kicks it over to Dante D'Angelo. D'Angelo takes a couple dribbles, doesn't like what he has, kicks it back out to Payne Sage. Now down, little careless passing going on. Holly behind the head pass. Can't finish the layup, but what a dime there if he would have made it.
Yeah, would have been a highlight.
Yeah, for sure. Dime Hardway goes up top. Julius Jordan can't hit the alley-oop. And Michigan will push the other way with Fletcher. Fletcher down the lane. One-handed flush.
Attacking the rim in transition. That's something I haven't mentioned. Michigan's transition offense has been very impressive.
Yeah, for sure. Both teams can get out and run. Given how big they are, too, that's impressive. Justice Love can't hit the 3 from the corner. And here they go. Here's that transition. Stack Blues has it. Gets double team. Gets fouled by Julius Jordan. Probably good by Ohio State just to hang on there because I think he had a streaking Mo Blues down the lane.
Yeah, and that's the 4th team foul with 2 minutes to go. That's something to look at.
Yeah, we go bonus next foul for sure. So here's Payne Sage in the corner for Michigan. He's going to drive right. Now over to Xavier Holly. Holly looking for something. Going to get a screen from Blues. Holly tries to turn the corner. Gets knocked loose. Still trying to work. Gets over to Stack Blues now. Relentless defense. 3-pointer in the face of Jordan and drills it.
Wow, what a shot there. Good offense great offense beats good defense, something like that.
Here's Dime Hardway. Dime Hardway over to Jordan. Jordan's going to drive in. Gets the foul. We'll go to the line for 2. Second on Dante D'Angelo.
That's good. Help slow the game down.
For sure. Thanks to everybody for tuning in so far. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. I interrupted you.
I was going to say, slowing down the game, I think, works in Ohio State's favor right now.
Yeah,
Michigan's been too good in transition.
Yeah, absolutely. Taco Mario in the chat. What up, buddy? Game of the week. We lit. We're here. 19-12. Julius Jordan's first free throw. Good. We've had Hub says this entire week, I feel like. Every night so far we've had a game where like, oh, okay, Florida with a big win this week. Tennessee got beat last night by Kentucky.
Yeah. SEC.
Gonzaga lost to Oregon State, right?
Yeah. Taco's a big part of that. Shout out to him.
Timeout, Michigan, 19-14. Let's take a quick break. This is CSBA on Twitch. Here we go. Fletcher crossing over half court for Michigan. They're up 5. Don Fletcher's going to go handoff here to Payne Sage. Swings it over to Dante D'Angelo. And a little 5-out set here for Michigan. It's Xavier Holly. Holly going to run the point. Gets into the post. Working against Julius Jordan and swatted by the freshman. Now here's Justice Love. Love backs out. Now back over to Jordan. Jordan over to Hardway. Hardway going to come off the pick and roll over to Justice Love again. Looks like they're going to go empty side pick and roll. Love comes off the screen. Holly gets him. Kanye Kardashian from 3. Got it from the corner.
Yeah, big man that can shoot. You always love to have that.
Absolutely. Pulls Ohio State within 2. Under a minute now left here in the first is Holly with the ball. Holly facing up, brings it back out to near half court. Works to his left, gets down the lane, goes up. Oh, he got blocked. Kardashian got blocked the shot. I don't know how he did, but now Justice Love throws it down. So a 4-point swing pulls Ohio State even.
Yeah, I'm talking about Ohio State slowing it down. They just sped it up there. So they're also deadly in transition.
Absolutely. What a block there from Kardashian. Now the ball's stolen. Almost stolen, is it? No, Stack Blues ends up with it. The game's getting crazy. Blues drives in, floater up and good.
Wow. Yeah, this game's definitely getting wild, you know. I bet both coaches be ready for this quarter then.
Yeah. We love it. The fans love it. The announcers love it. 10 seconds left.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Julius Jordan with the ball. He's going to get a pick and roll on the weak side. Haven't seen that one running that too much. Julius Jordan, three-pointer, rattles in and out. No good. Kardashian gets it and puts it in right before the buzzer.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to head to the second quarter. Michigan 21, Ohio State 21. We'll be back for quarter number 2. This is CSBA on Twitch. Here we go, back to Columbus, campus of Ohio State University for quarter number 2. Rusty, all tied up after 1. Both teams dead even here to start the second. You know, what's standing out to you?
Well, both teams have been attacking each other, fouling. A lot of transition offense. The Ohio State just showed how awesome of a defense they can be when they get blocks and steals and score so quickly and tie it back up.
Yeah, it's been super physical. Teams attacking, neither team backing down in the lane either. It's been great to see. The ball's loose right now. Kardashian has it over to Jalen Harlem. Harlem's going to pull up inside the three-point line and knocks it down. I think it's so dangerous, Rusty, when you have 10 guys on the floor for both teams that could just score.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is Ohio State's first lead of the game.
Yes, it is.
See.
Banks fadeaway 3 off the screen. No good. Rebound pulled down and fought for by Jordan. Now quickly ahead. Here they go in transition. Olden Gray gets around the D and throws it down on Sage.
Yeah, okay, you know, I was complimenting Michigan's transition, but now the script has flipped. Ohio State's transition's been deadly. If Michigan's not scoring, Ohio State's down the court.
Anthony loves Mario. What's up? This is a mod. Wired said it on there. If you're interested, join the Discord right below your message. This is our game of the week here in season 6 of our league. Julius Jordan driving left, gets into the lane, gets fouled hard, can't finish. Dante D'Angelo picks up his 3rd foul.
Wow.
As it looks like Knopf's going to come in early here.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of fouls already. Guy Ball already has 2, but D'Angelo with his 3rd. Something to look for, because I'll give Jack some extra minutes, which can affect things later on.
Yeah, I think they're close enough in the rotation where it's going to be somewhat close, right? I mean, other guys are coming in as well, but
yeah.
When we get to the second half, it's going to be something to keep an eye on. You don't want guys running low on energy in the second half.
Definitely.
So here's Jordan's first free throw and knocks it down. Ohio State off to a great start here in the second quarter. Those Michigan starters coming back in, though, played really well in that first rotation. We'll see if they can get the lead back.
Yeah, Blues and Jack's been great. I'm curious if they... Oh, no, okay. There's Jalen. I was going to say, I'm surprised Ali hasn't checked in, but there he is.
I think everybody's back in now, right? If I'm not mistaken, for both teams. Except Jordan.
Michigan starters are the ones that... They're beating Ohio State starters, so we'll see if they can keep that and regain the lead.
Yeah, here we go. Ohio State up 6. Shady Banks with the ball. Hand off to Jalen Ali. Now a screen coming from Knopf. Ali tries to split it. Gets a little bit of space. Pump fakes once. Now over to Knopf. Knopf back to Banks. Banks loose, gets by Bolt, and knocks down the little jumper.
Yeah, Banks. Wild dribbling, but got the basket to go in.
It's just there's a lot of activity, right? The defense is playing super physical. It's hard to get anywhere. A double team coming on Jordan, and he gets fouled by Banks. I mean, Jordan's a big dude. I don't want to get in his way.
Yeah, for sure. But now send him to the bench, but then you bring out Queen Hardaway.
Yeah, I don't get any easier.
Scores. So that power forward spot, Ohio State's up there for the best.
Olden Gray now over to Queen Hardaway. He's going to drive against Rakeem Jones. Little mini fadeaway from the elbow. Good.
So good. Hard to defend.
Possible to defend at that size, being able to hit that.
Yeah, and how quickly.
Yeah, for sure. Screen coming. Ali and Knopf again. Ali's got a little bit of space. He can hit that from 3. Can't do it this time. Rebounded by Cass. Here goes Ohio State pushing. Cass ahead to Hardaway. Hardaway again throws it down. And you got to stop the transition if you're Michigan.
Yeah, like I said, if Michigan's not scoring, then Ohio State's, they're attacking. And they're fast.
Mo Blues have been great in the first quarter. He's going to drive in and get fouled by Carl Patrick. He's going to go to the line for 2. So that's what you got to do. Good job by the freshman Blues there to be aware of the time and score, and just, they haven't been shooting the ball well here in the second. Just get to the line.
Definitely, and it's interesting that might have to need to lean on the young man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Slow down the game and make the right plays.
You recruited him for a reason, right? He's starting for a reason for you. So give him a little opportunity here. Hits the first free throw, cuts the lead to 7. Second free throw good as well. Both teams perfect from the line so far. It's a 6-point game. Here's Queen Hardway going to bring it up here for Ohio State. So Buckeye team can handle 1 through 5 and pass 1 through 5 as they go big alley-oop there to Cass, and he throws it down.
And it's so advantageous as a big man. Hardaway, we love a big man that can do it all.
Absolutely. Ali's going to drive. He gets fouled, and the bucket. Jalen Ali is so tough.
Yeah, that might be his first actual field goal. All of his other points been on the line.
Yeah. What a tough player. Can't wait to see where he goes either this year or next year in the draft.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard any plans about him coming out, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Definitely would love to reunite him with Darius Martin in Philly.
Okay.
It's probably not going to happen.
Rusty throwing the plug out there for the 76ers.
Yeah.
Ali's free throw good. 33-28, 5-point game. Here is Sky Bolt. Both teams, like I said, perfect from the line.
And speaking of the 76ers, we got former Ohio State legend Sean Moore. So
there you go. Yes, you do. Carl Patrick down into the post. He's going to work against Blues. Patrick, fadeaway jumper. Good. I feel like both teams shooting an extremely high percentage.
Yeah. Michigan just needs to get some stops. Get this game tied up before half.
Alley-oop, throws it down. Mo Blue reaches back on the pass from Knopf.
Yeah, and Jack, he can do it all too, as you can see there. A nice pass.
Another one I'm going to have my eye on if he comes out this year.
Yeah, so I'm sure the Bucks will trade up for him.
Yeah, being the number 1 team in the league right now, though, I don't know who they're going to trade. Here's Olden Gray now with the ball on the wing. He's going to get a screen from Cass. Great at the top of the key. Now down to Hardway. 2 on the shot clock. Hardway's going to have to get rid of it. He gets it to Cass, and we get a shot clock violation. I feel like that's one of our first turnovers of the game.
Yeah. Great defense there. Always shows you had great defensive presence when you can force that shot clock violation.
Yeah, absolutely. Jalen Ali getting a screen from Blues. Blues driving, now steps back. Not sure what they want here. It looks like they want Fletcher off a screen. They get him. Fletcher, 3-pointer from the wing. No good. Rebound pulled down by Hardway. I think it's the one thing Michigan's not doing well is shooting the 3 ball.
No. All their points have been coming from back in the basket.
But they're getting good looks on it, and Fletcher's a guy that'll knock those down. Nice back.
Yeah,
oh, my gosh. Full court, almost 3-quarter court pass from Ali down to Knopf.
Yeah, was he cherry picking that shot?
I don't know. I mean, Cass did score on the other end, so.
Yeah.
Here is,
slow moving.
Yeah, Justice Love comes off the screen, kicks it out to Cass. Cass can hit the 3 as well, and he does.
Man.
5 dudes that can shoot the ball, drive, dribble. This is impressive.
Yeah.
It's probably more like 9 or 10 that could do all 3. Here's Ali. He's going to drive, steps through twice, kicks it out to Fletcher. Fletcher back to Knopf, back to Blues. 5 on the shot clock. Blues gets double teamed, finds Fletcher. Fletcher 3-pointer off again.
Man.
Patrick into the lane. Steps out of bounds. Little mental error there from Carl Patrick, and Michigan will get it back. I feel like Rusty, that Michigan's got really good looks from 3.
They have. Fletcher's had like 3 wide open looks, just hasn't been able to hit.
I mean, he's a guy that I'm probably not going to want to leave open too much. If I'm coaching against him, right?
Those looks, you're thankful he's missed, but you got to figure out a way to stop that from happening.
Sage drives in the floater. He gets fouled by Hardaway, who came over to try to block it. Don't know if I agree with the call. The crowd doesn't either. But Sage will go to the line for 2 here.
Michigan's been living at this free throw line. Sage trying to get his first points.
Thank you for the sub, Gore. I appreciate it. Tier 1 sub. Appreciate you tuning in for our game of the week. Sage's first free throw is good. Little Kevin Durant shimmy at the line. Game 1 of the NBA Finals going on right now, too. That's exciting.
Yeah. Who cares about that? And you got the CSBA game of the week, Ohio State, Michigan.
This is true. This is true. You only get one of these. You get 7 of those, potentially.
Exactly.
Sage's for second free throw good as well.
I might still be salty the Mavericks or Heat didn't make it. But...
I'm a Blazers fan, so I don't really care.
Oh, man.
They weren't in it anyway. Here's Hardaway with the ball, 40-34. Hardaway at the line. He's going to drive left, now right, switches directions, fadeaway jumper again. No good this time, rebounded by Sage.
Man.
It's Xavier Hawley with the ball now. He's going to try to drive, doesn't like it, kicks back out. Hawley drives again into the lane, kicks over to Fletcher. Fletcher gets a screen from Blues. Now it's Fletcher again, inside, gets fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2, foul in Harlem. So Rusty, Fletcher 0 for 3 from 3. But like you said earlier, sometimes you just got to see the ball go in. Wouldn't be surprised if he hit his next 3 after this.
Yeah, and, exactly. As free throw lines, I know, of course, there's pressure being on the road, but no one's around you to block you. Let's just make these, get that confidence up. And like I said, I'll probably hit the next 3.
So here's Sage first Fletcher, first free throw good. Looks like Queen Hardaway is going to check out Julius Jordan coming back in. Hardaway's got those 2 fouls, so they're going to protect him a little bit. And like you said, what an advantage to bring in Julius Jordan, who's no drop off there.
Yeah,
a different player for sure, but no drop off.
Yeah, he's been playing very good so far this game, defensively and offensively.
40-36. The lead is down to 4. Here's Dime Hardaway Jr. for Ohio State. He's over to Justice Love. Now Hardaway finds Jordan. Jordan on the wing, steps back. They're going to get a little cross-screen action. They want Kardashian. Now they go to Kardashian, and the post kicks it out to Hardaway. 5 seconds left. Screen coming. Hardaway trying to move around. Fletcher on him. Hardaway jumper. Up and no good. What defense that time for Michigan. And they're going to run it here with Fletcher. Fletcher around the defense for the flush. And how about that? Stay contested the shot and then run out for the layup or the dunk.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Fletcher. Make those 2 points at the free throw line and drive in for a dunk.
The confidence is brewing. Now Jordan, fadeaway jumper from the mid-post. Ooh, he's silky.
And that was good for Ohio State to score. They were hanging out at 40 points for a while.
Yeah, they needed that. Hawley's going to come off a screen. He's going to try to drive. Now back to the middle, down to D'Angelo. Layup. No good. He blew the layup.
Wow.
A couple missed layups from Michigan down low. And now it's Dime Hardaway in. He can't get the layup. Rebounded by D'Angelo. We'll see if Michigan wants to run. Fletcher quickly ahead to Blues. Ohio State picks him up early. The ball's loose. I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly my thoughts. Here's Hardaway. Hardaway hands off to Jordan. Screen coming from Kardashian. Jordan has an open 3. He's going to shoot it up. No good. Kardashian grabs the rebound. Pulls it back out with 10 on the shot clock. Now drives left, step back, elbow jumper. Kardashian, no good.
And the pace has been insane.
Wild pace. Absolutely. Here's Hawley. He's at the elbow. Hawley's going to drive left. Now over to D'Angelo. Step through. Blocked. That was blocked by Kardashian. Here's Love 2-on-2. Down to Diamond. A steal by Fletcher. Now we got a run out. Hawley trying to get in front of the defense. He's going to go up for the layup. Can't hit. And what has happened, Rusty, in this last 2 minutes? I need a bucket.
They're just a track meeting now.
It's an absolute track meet. Stack Blues, 3 half-court heave, no good, and we'll go to halftime. Ohio State 42, Michigan 38. Welcome to the track meet of the century. We'll be back. Back here to Columbus. Rusty, first half was absolutely wild. What'd you like from each team?
Well, for both teams, their transition has been fantastic, except for that last minute. There's a lot of defense. I love how intense both teams are playing. Lots of energy, lots of speed. No one's playing lazy, and it's been an exciting matchup so far.
What's up, Carl Patrick? If you get your Discord working and you need roles or whatever, hit me up on hit Nighthawk up on Discord or Wired. We'll get it set up for you. Here's Conde Kardashian. He's going to drive alley-oop to start the half. Cass pulls it down and knocks it in.
And I found it interesting. Ohio State, they're shooting a bit better and have more assists, but Michigan's only down 6 now, and a lot of that's because of their free throws.
Yeah, championship pedigree. They're going to fight. Oh, steal by Sky Bolt off the fancy pass from Ali. Now Bolt down to Carl Patrick. He's going to go up fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. Turnovers are going to be huge, Rusty. You just can't turn the ball over in this game.
Yeah. It's a steal and then a sprint to the hoop.
Yeah. Once you get a steal or a turnover, it's just like, all right, let's go. We're running.
Yeah, and it's been that way with rebounds too. How these teams are playing, like either team are interested in playing a slow game.
Seed Gore is a high school prospect waiting patiently. Thank you for waiting. We are nearing at least the week 6 right now. Week 7 it will be next week, so not too much longer, I guess. I mean, we got conference tournament. Yeah, I mean, it'll go by fast. Stay involved.
Oh yeah, lots of great games. If you're in high school, watch these games, see how teams are active in chat and how they play, and scout out yourself.
For sure. Here's Ali.
Yep,
here's Jalen Ali with the ball, 46-38. He's going to get a screen from Knopf. Ali at the elbow, brings it back to the top. 8-point lead for the Buckeyes. Jalen Ali gets double-teamed, shoots the jumper anyway, can't hit. Rebounded by Kardashian. I don't think he expected that double team to come from the low side there.
Definitely not. And definitely disrupted him. He's been great attacking. I want to see him do that more.
Sky Bolt to the corner. Kardashian, another 3. This time no good. Knopf skies in for the rebound. They're going to push quickly. Here's Shady Banks. Banks got a guy open. He gets it to him. Raku Jones throws it down.
Yeah. Again, that transition.
Absolutely. Here's Bolt. Bolt steps back. Now tries to go around the defense. Goes left, works left. Hop steps inside, off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Cass. Cass steps through. He's going to go up and can't finish either.
Wow.
And
good defense.
Yeah, here's Michigan Shady Banks. He's got Raku again. He's going to go up top to him, but somehow. I think something happened there. I don't know if he got tied up with Cass or what, but wasn't able to lift off the ground, and it's a turnover.
Something happened, but opportunity to sub in Queen Hardaway for Kardashian.
Yeah, for sure. College coaches scouting, make sure you take notice of Seed Gore, a.k.a. Kobe Johnson. Just gave us a Tier 1 sub and in the chat for when you recruit. Here's Queen Hardaway. He gets fouled, and we'll go to the line for 2. Second on Jalen Ali.
As I talk so much about Michigan's free throw shooting, Ohio State's been doing a good job attacking and getting to the line as well.
Yeah, I mean, these teams are, right now, they just seem like carbon copies of each other in this game. It just seems like the same team going back and forth, right?
Exactly. I know. It's why you asked me what to pick out. I was like, man, I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's like looking yourself in the mirror when you're playing against these two teams.
Yeah.
Kardashian's first free throw, good. Puts Ohio State back up by 7.
If Michigan needs to improve their outside shooting, for sure, to get back into this, but they've been playing pretty impressively against Ohio State. I don't know how many people believed in them. Hey, let me go check out Weekly Pick'em.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not. I mean, I know they've lost a couple games this season, Rusty, but they're still the reigning national champion, right?
And lost 2 in a row, and you saw Ohio State beat Illinois by 40, something insane, and then Michigan lose to them pretty bad. I mean, I pick them 51-17 in Ohio State's favor.
I wouldn't be surprised if these teams met in the Final Four.
Yeah,
it can go that kind of way.
And we saw Michigan struggle last season in conference play.
Yeah,
and then win it all.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a lot of good teams right now that I could pick. I can't pick anybody right now, but nothing would surprise me at this point.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a great season so far. Definitely a lot of diversity at the top.
Yeah, for sure. Some new teams up there for sure. Your Marquette Eagles doing great.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been a fun season to watch. Here's Banks. Banks going to come off his screen from Raquel Jones. He doesn't have a lot of time. He's going to have to shoot the jumper. Contested in the face of Patrick. Can't hit. Rebound and pulled down by Olden Gray. Both teams coming back to life with a little bit here in the third. Carl Patrick now with the ball for the Buckeyes. You see the rebounding advantage is close. A steal by Banks. Banks going to go down 3-on-1. He's going to go to the corner. Down to Ali. Ali gets swatted. What defense there for Queen Hardway. Run out here for Cass. He's going to go inside. Reverse layup, and he airballs the layup.
Wow.
I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know why Cass didn't just throw that down.
Iverson, you got to dunk that ball.
That was interesting. That was
had to
interesting.
step on Jack, but I don't know what happened there.
I don't get it. 48-40. Mental error there from one of the great forwards in this league. And here's Blues. He's going to drive in. Blocked again. Hardaway is doing everything. He's lit up. Welcome now going with the ball, pushing the pace. Man, Hardaway looking like a #1 pick out here.
Yeah.
Now it's Cass over to Patrick. Patrick down to Hardaway. I would not be mad if I was in that draft. Oh, what a drop step by Hardaway.
Yeah, I mean, Ollie's a great defender, but that's just a strength mismatch there.
Yeah, I mean, Queen Hardaway has stood out the most to me in this game. But Blues takes it in. And on the other side,
Yeah.
Mo Blues has been phenomenal.
Definitely.
He's got
Very
12 in the
impressive.
game. Timeout on the court. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, really, they've missed one shot. I mean, the other one was a block. He's been very efficient.
Yeah, for sure. Timeout on the floor. Ohio State up by 8. Don't want to take our eyes off the action of this one. It's been so good.
Yeah. When you tag your locker room, tell everyone to get in here.
Yeah, it's a close one here on the game of the week. Julius Jordan going to get double teamed, and we're going to have a jump ball. So we've seen bad double teams. That was a good double team there in the corner.
Yeah. I like teams throwing them at them. It definitely forces players to make a decision.
Yeah, for sure. The jump ball won by Dante D'Angelo, so it'll be Michigan essentially a turnover here. Now it's D'Angelo into the post. He's going to work against Jordan. D'Angelo back out to Holly. Follows with the ball screen. Holly drives in. Down into the lane. Wow, that's physical down there. He gets blocked by Jordan. Man, these two teams going right at each other.
Yeah.
Harlem's pull-up jumper, no good. Ball tipped, grabbed by Hardaway. He goes up off the glass, can't get it. And D'Angelo pulls it back down.
Surprised he missed.
Now to the corner, Ali is going to try to drive backdoor to D'Angelo. Flushes it home. Hardaway tried to get a piece of it again, and D'Angelo's like, not this time.
Yeah, great find, Ali. Find the cutting man.
50-44. Both these teams top-notch defenses as well, so no surprise that they're missing some shots.
Yeah.
It's a game of mini battles. Here's Sky Bolt into the lane. Steps out. Julius Jordan, three-pointer. Top of the key, no good. Rebounded by D'Angelo.
And really both teams struggling from the three-point line.
Yeah, they really are. Banks backdoor. Blues gets blocked again. That was Hardaway again, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's like 3 or 4 for them.
Almost a steal by Holly. It goes off Michigan. Subs coming in. Wow. This is I don't sweat very often calling games. I'm sweating calling this game.
I know it's so fast-paced.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's working for both teams. I don't know which team benefits most, but
Hardaway backdoor to, I think that was Harlem. He can't get it to go. Somehow Ohio State ended up with it, and Dime put in the layup.
that's tough to do right under the hoop like that.
47% for Ohio State, 42% for Michigan. Both teams shooting a decent percentage. Here is Payne Sage with the ball. He's going to hand off to Don Fletcher. Fletcher going to get a ball screen from D'Angelo. Now they got a mismatch. Let's see what they do with it. Fletcher tries to drive. Now over to Holly. Holly not much of a shooter. Ball screen coming. They can go under on Xavier Holly. Now to Fletcher. Fletcher, three-pointer, up and good.
And that's why that was his next three-pointer, and he made it after those free throws.
Yeah, absolutely.
And contest. Maybe he just needs someone to contest him.
That's true. Some guys are like that. I don't know. Queen Hardaway going ISO ball. Step through, layup good.
And What a performance.
He's got 12 in the game. Feels like he has 50. He's got a number of blocks as well. Here's Holly off the screen. He's going to try to drive against Jordan. Steps through off the glass. Great defense by Julius Jordan. There's not too many guys that can. Oh, whoa.
Oh, wow.
Who was that? That was Blues. No, Blues flew in there for that.
Blues.
Wow, that was an athletic play there.
Yeah.
There's not too many guys, Rusty, that can guard Holly like that on a drive pick and roll. Julius Jordan's one of the guys that can.
Queen subbing out, but it was interesting, I think. Was he running center for them? And Jordan was power forward?
I have no idea what was going on.
Might have been. Both their power forwards are out there. Now
they are positionless at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. And score there, but 1 through 5 can shoot and pass. This is like a modern basketball team.
Yeah, they got 10 point guards on the floor for sure. Timeout Michigan. It's a 9-point game. It's been close, within 10 the whole game. Ohio State's just kind of inching away here. 1:40 left in the third. We'll take a quick break. This is CSBA on Twitch. Back here to Columbus. Under 2 minutes now left in the third. Dante D'Angelo going to inbound here for Michigan. He gets it into the corner to Holly. Holly now down to D'Angelo. D'Angelo's going to drive. He steps through, gets the bucket to go. Tough finish from Dante D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, I'm impressed with him. Having to guard Kardashian and Jordan, he's doing a decent job at it.
Yeah, for sure. Now here's Jordan. He drives, kicks it down to Kanye Kardashian for the flush.
As I say it, Kardashian scoring.
Here's Fletcher. Fletcher on the wing. He's going to try to drive. Whips it down to Blues. Blues step through. Reverse layup. Good.
Wow. You see Michigan doing that a few times now, driving in as someone else is cutting and then being able to dish away.
This is like a heavyweight fight, Rusty, on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I think we need to charge extra for this game next year.
Yeah. Or if they match up again in tournament.
Yeah, we're going to charge $5 to watch the stream. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. Holly drives around the defense, flushes it home.
And Holly needed that. I think he's been kind of struggling on the offense, but good dunk there to get him going.
Dime down to the post. Julius Jordan's lit up. Good idea to go to him in the post. He's going to step through. Gets blocked from behind by D'Angelo. Had a step on Blues here. Now over to Sage. Sage has got D'Angelo in the run and finishes. And Dante D'Angelo has kind of turned it on a little bit here for Michigan.
Yeah, definitely like to see that. Who can step up among your role players?
Exactly.
D'Angelo's answering.
Whoa. Jordan got a little too close to the sideline. I think one of the Michigan players pulled him closer there. But Michigan's going to have the ball here with 18 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, only a 3-point game.
I call a foul on Michigan there. I think they pulled him off.
Yeah. There's some controversy.
Fletcher going to get doubled, almost stolen. Now they're going to throw another double in the corner. He's trying to step through, trying to find anybody. Knopf has it with 6, now 5. Sage Payne coming off a screen. I don't know if this is the guy you want from the wing. He's going to shoot the 3 at the buzzer off the glass. No good, and we'll go to the fourth. Ohio State 58, Michigan 55. Heavyweight battle here in the fourth. Boards up in the chat. We'll be right back. So back here to Columbus, Value City Arena, here, the home of the Buckeyes. Rusty, as we head to the fourth quarter, this one's been everything we could have hoped for. Ohio State has a slight edge, but I think it's still anybody's ball game.
It definitely is. So, both teams playing great. I wonder who can just hit a couple threes maybe would be the answer for a team to really cause some separation here.
Knopf drives in, can't hit. Rebounded by the smallest guy on the floor. Dime Hardaway kicks it ahead to Justice Love. Love's got a running cast. Alley-oop. Cast throws it down.
And if you're Michigan, you cannot let Ohio State get momentum to start this fourth.
Yes, you got to take the crowd out of it early. Here's Fletcher. Fletcher's going to draw a double team. The rotation is good. Sage has got an open 3. Can he hit it? No. Rebounded, pulled down by Kardashian. And I think Ohio State's doing the right thing right now. Make them beat you with the 3.
Oh,
Oh, and out of bounds. Love's going to go out of bounds.
that's like the 3rd time I think a Buckeye stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, they got to cut down on those mental errors for sure.
Yeah.
So it looks like Jalen Ali going to check back in a little early here for Michigan, which is not a bad thing.
No, and that's another reason why that turnover could be so bad is you let Ali back in.
Fletcher tries to drive, gets almost stolen by Gray. Now Mo Blues over to Ali. Ali backdoor to Blues. Blues gets snatched by Kardashian.
Wow. They've really been targeting Blue on defense now.
Cast layup good. Right over Knopf, and we're at a 7-point lead here for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, it's been a game of runs. Ohio State will go on a nice 6-point run. And,
oh, my gosh. And Olden Gray gets up to block Knopf. Ohio State's done an extremely good job, though, in the paint, defending that paint, even though they're giving up that 3, right? Like, they're locking down the paint.
Yeah, and Michigan's still been trying to attack it, and it's been a great battle.
Yeah, and I'd attack it, too. I'd keep going at it. Ali, jumper, up, no good. Rebound chased down by Cass. Also done a great job rebounding.
Ali just needs to try to dribble in and attack, get back to the line like he did in the first quarter.
Here's Olden Gray.
Settle.
Tries to step, gets Patrick on the layup. Good. Patrick got inside the defense. Timeout, Michigan. Great timeout by the Wolverines. They're down 9, 6:09 left in the 4th. We'll take a quick one. CSBA on Twitch. So here we go. Home stretch here. Jalen Ali bringing the ball up for the Wolverines, down 9. We'll see what they could do. He's going to come off a screen from Knopf. Pull-up jumper. 2-pointer, no good. Not the shot you want there for Michigan.
No.
You just can't settle right now, Rusty, right? Like, keep doing what you've been doing. Don't panic. I know you're down 9, but you don't got to get it back in one shot.
Absolutely, and they've done such a good job attacking all game. I don't know why they've gone. I mean, it's the reason why is Ohio State's been blocking them so much around the rim. But you gotta keep going, try to force fouls.
A couple missed layups on the other end. Michigan has it back 64-55. Rocky Jones will take it out here for Michigan over to Knopf in the corner. Knopf trying to size up Cass. Not a great idea. As we'll get it over to Jalen Ali. He's going to work against Olden Gray. Step back. Thought about it. Didn't like it. I don't know. They're going down to Rocky Jones. Step through. Layup good. And you got to finish tough right now, Rusty, right? Anybody in this game, every finish is tough.
Yeah. Who will step up and be the legend to come out of this game?
Long 3, Sky Bolt. Wow. Didn't expect that to happen there.
I know. I was pausing to watch that shot. Sky Bolt, very quiet all game, except for a shot there.
Ali has it on the corner. He's going to try to work against Kanye Kardashian, or against Queen Hardaway. That's what's impressive about Hardaway right there. Even though he gave up the bucket, he just went one-on-one with one of the best point guards in this whole league.
Yeah.
And did a good job.
Definitely. It's a versatile player, but Ali's a champion and able to finish. Here's
Stack. Blue's going to go up top. Jones can't hit they got to hit those. Got to finish that one. Now they're going to Ohio State going to throw a lob. It is sloppy. Cast that in the chat multiple times, like sloppy game right now. And I think when you get two teams with this caliber that like to play this style and are this physical, it's going to get a little sloppy at times.
Oh yeah, and both teams want to play physical and try to beat each other up.
Yeah, they're gonna make mistakes, and given it's the game of the week and the magnitude of the game as well. Nice layup by Ali, quick layup, got it over got it over Hardaway there.
And you see Ali attacking the rim. That's when he's most effective.
And he just calmed him down, right? Like there was a couple guys that shot some bad threes, and Ali's like, all right, let's just get back to it. Let's do what we do.
Yeah, and Ohio State, make a couple turnovers or miss shots, going down 6.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. 67-61, Ohio State on top. It's going to come down to the wire. 4:12 left. It's going to be Carl Patrick taking it out for the Buckeyes. Patrick
for Ohio State hasn't really been in any close games.
Yeah, how they handle it. I think the hardest thing to do is close out a basketball game when it's close. So Michigan's been there before, right? I mean, they've definitely done it.
Yeah.
Ohio State is, while they're battle-tested, played a great schedule, beat some teams pretty handedly. They haven't really been in a close game, so we'll see how they handle this thing at home.
Yeah.
Olden Gray, three-pointer. I'd say he handled it pretty good. Knocks down the three.
Yeah. Gray stepping up. And, Ohio State, I mentioned earlier, who can hit a couple threes to really separate themselves. And so far, it's the Buckeyes.
Yeah, I mean, right now, the whole game has been Cass and Hardaway, right? And now you get Sky Bolt and Olden Gray hitting back-to-back threes.
And I'm glad to see Blues attack again. He's so good that first half and the struggle that third quarter, but good basket there.
Yeah, he's been good this whole game as a freshman. That's exciting to see here for Michigan. Here's Hardaway. He's going to drive Hardaway down to Cass. Cass is going to try to step through. I don't know if he's going to shoot this on Knopf. Baseline spin. Joey Cass can't get it. Rebound pulled down by Jones. Now it's Knopf. Knopf ahead to Ali. Ali surveying the defense. Will bring it back out. Plenty of time down seven. Now he's going to go back. Oh, can't turn it over there. Great job by Hardaway. Hardaway over to Gray. Gray going to try to drive down to Cass. Cass not going to miss this one.
Yeah. Iowa State really separating themselves, putting their foot on the gas.
Yeah, don't let up off that gas. Here is Blues. He's going to come off the screen. Blues drives to his right, gets into the lane. Mini pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Carl Patrick.
And momentum's pretty favorably on Ohio State. It's not over yet, but Michigan needs to stop and score.
Oh, there's a steal.
Oh.
I don't know if they'll run here. I think they just got caught up in the steal and all right, let's slow it down. Here's Ali coming off a screen from Knopf. Knopf's going to roll. Ali's got space. Pull-up jumper, no good. Another one of those long pull-ups from Ali. I know he can hit him. It's just not the shot I want to see right now.
Oh, another steal.
A sloppiness from Ohio State, right? Like, now it's Knopf, step through, layup good. They're saying in chat, like, Coach Big Dog's like, we're built for pressure, and they're turning it over right now, though.
Yeah, and, I mean, any slight on Ohio State.
No, not at all.
Pressure, but
both these teams are built for this.
And both teams are going to take a lot away from this and learn.
Double team coming. Cass finds it down low and flushes it home. They threw the double at the big man, expecting him not to be able to make that pass. But we know better, right? We know that Queen Hardaway can make that pass. Cass finishes it with authority.
Yeah. Michigan's going to try to draw up some kind of play here. I don't know who you go to. I think I would go to Ali. Just tell him to attack.
Yeah, they haven't been. I'd probably put Fletcher back in here maybe and hit a three with him. Yeah. Draw up a three-point play. Get Blues out. I mean, that's the thing about Michigan is, like, they got some shooters, but they're mainly built to drive and attack. They're big. They're strong. They're athletic. But they got a lot of guys. They got some guys that can shoot it as well.
Definitely, but, I mean, their shooters just haven't been showing up today, really.
Well, here is Ali. He's got the ball in his hands. He's going to work to his left. Goes back door and a steal by Cass. Multiple steals by both teams. Both teams so good at it. Cass over to Bolt. Bolt throws it down and one.
Oh, yeah.
And that might be the dagger dunk right there from Sky Bolt.
Yeah. Just a horrendous turnover there. Pass. The big hand just snatching it. And Bolt finishing it.
Whew. What a game to call, Rusty, huh?
I know.
And we got another one coming up right after this. It should be really good as well with Juke in the booth. That's Pitt and Providence. That should be a phenomenal game as well. Providence coming off a big win last week.
That'll be interesting. It's a very defensive-minded team against a very offensive-minded team. Those are always interesting matchups.
Yeah, no doubt. Here is Ali down to the post, gets it down to Knopf. Knopf kicks it over to Fletcher. Fletcher is back in the game, so we'll see if they draw something up. Knopf, jumper good.
Look at that. So they have to get a stop. Need a steal and score in transition.
Yeah, they ain't going to do it right there.
Not that.
Katie said in chat that it's lower scoring than she expected. What about you, Rusty? When you get two really good offenses but also two really good defenses, were you expecting a high-scoring game or more of a grind out?
I don't know. It's always interesting. I think I was probably expecting something about like this.
Yeah. I think it's just too physical.
And they want to play and attack each other, and they're just too good defensively to score 90 on each other.
Yeah, both teams are good, and they're going to miss shots against defenses this good. Both teams contest extremely well. It's just tough. Like you see one there, Sky Bolt, the point guard going up and blocking Fletcher. It's tough to get any space, sort of space, and even when you do, like, you're not going to knock down every shot.
Yeah, and I think Ohio State coming into this game is trying to, if there's any doubts about them being the number one team, those are being answered. I guess the bank is open tonight.
The bank is open from Ali. Under a minute left. Ohio State going to take their time here. It was a great game. I mean, this game was a lot closer than 10 points, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Hats off to Michigan. You know, I know they've lost a few in a row. That Big Ten is an absolute gauntlet, though.
Yeah, and they did play Iowa and Illinois.
Yeah.
Ohio State, so now they got, Michigan State and Minnesota, who are on the, they're improving, but not quite at the top like them. So their schedule.
They got the easier part of their schedule. It's still not easy, but it's the easier part.
Yeah.
So this one's going to be over. Ohio State's going to dribble this thing out. The Buckeyes going to win 79-69. Great game to both teams. I expect both these teams to make a deep run here in the postseason. But what are your thoughts, Rusty? What did you like from both teams? What can Michigan improve on going into next week?
I think Ohio State definitely proved themselves to be the number one team, beating defending champs. I liked Michigan's offense here. I think there's definitely things to look upon. And if they're shooting, they had open looks. If they hit those looks, they missed like 3 or 4 wide open threes. That would have won them the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Michigan's right there.
Yeah, they are right there. And it's like I said, the Big Ten is a gauntlet. Like, their record does not reflect how good they are. But I mean,
and they're gonna they might mess around and drop in seeding, and then that's just gonna be a nightmare for
I would not
bracket.
want to get matched up first round with Michigan as like a 3 or 4 seed. No, thank you. Let's take a look at the team comparison. 79-69 final score. Ohio State shot at 51%, 36 from 3. We talked about the struggle for Michigan from 3. You see it there, 2 for 10. Did not shoot it well from the 3-point line. Rusty, that's definitely something they're going to have to work on going into the next week.
And interesting, they both tied 11 for 11 on free throws. Both teams are. Ohio State, they can bring their 3-point percentage up as well.
Yeah.
Definitely out-rebounded. And it's interesting, they had more turnovers.
Yeah, they did. I mean, the Michigan's defense kept them in it. They really did.
Yeah.
You see both teams just pounded the paint, right? 44 out of 69 for Michigan, 50 out of 79 for Ohio State. Both teams were very content on just going inside and attacking. You see 19 team fouls. Like, it was a physical game. Like, I felt it up here.
And Michigan, they were down probably like 6-9 the entire game. It wasn't until the very end that Ohio State even get that 12-point lead.
Yeah, let's take a look at the box score real quick. On the Michigan side as the visitor, Mo Blues, the freshman, led him with 14 points. I will say I think Jalen Ali is going to be frustrated with how he played in this one. I don't think he played his best game, and he'll probably be the first one to tell you that. I think if these teams met again, I would expect a very different Jalen Ali in that game.
Yeah, because, you see his 5 free throws. I think he took all 5 of them in the first quarter. He's doing great. And then in the fourth quarter when he was attacking, that's when he settled down the team.
Yeah, he had some uncharacteristic turnovers as well, right?
Yeah, but, all these, you're captain, your team leader, so you're okay with him deciding what to do.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, you're not going to go in the locker room and blame him, right? It's not going to be very often that you force Ali to play a subpar game in his own standards. Right. Knopf with 10 and 6, a steal and an assist. Fletcher, 9 points. 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Good game from him. Stack Blues was 7-1-1. Dante D'Angelo 6 and 8. Rocky Jones 4 and 6. Banks 2 and 2 assists. Xavier Hawley with 2 and 3 assists. Payne Sage. Yeah, both teams. I mean, everybody scored for Michigan, so.
Yeah, and Hawley though, he definitely did not have the best performance. 1 for 7. Julius Jordan definitely has number today.
Well, like I said, he's gonna have, out of 8 weeks in the season, he's probably gonna have 6 matchups where he's just going to be able to dominate his matchup at that spot.
Oh yeah.
But when he plays guys like Julius Jordan, guys like Alpaca, the guys that can guard him at that position, it's tough. It really is.
Yeah.
So
there'll be extra motivation for if they meet up again.
Yeah, for sure. Joey Cass had 19, 8 and 4. Huge game from Joey Cass.
It really stepped up in that fourth quarter.
That's what you want out of your senior, right? Like, this is the guy that this is your guy here at Ohio State, and he did everything right tonight. Queen Hardaway had 12.6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocks. Like I said, he was emphatic all game. He was impressive.
Yeah, a stat line like that, and a stat line like that in a game like this, that could be a player of the week.
How about this one though?
Really.
He had -3 plus minus. That's a little interesting to me.
Oh wow.
You don't really see that too much out of when you win by 10.
Yeah.
Interesting. Julius Jordan, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 assists. Big body forward there. Great game from him. Kanye Kardashian, complete game. 9 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks, and a steal. How many blocks did this team have? They had 10 blocks in the game. So,
jeez. Yeah.
Sky Bolt had 8 points, none bigger probably than that 3 late that really set him off. Carl Patrick with 8, Olden Gray with 5, Dime Hardaway with 4, Love with 2, Harlan with 2. So everybody scores for both teams, and the scoring was just super balanced. Outside of Cass, look at all the role guys here. And that's what I talk about, Rusty, when you got guys that can play that role.
Yeah, and then, like you said, Bolt hitting that 3 late, but Gray also had a huge fourth quarter 3. So
yeah, big guy stepped up. Ohio State dudes stepped up at the end when it counted, and not the guys that we're going to look at and be like, oh, it's Cass, it's Hardaway, it's Jordan. That's Bolt and Gray there hitting those. So I think they had they made more plays at the end of the day than Michigan did.
Absolutely.
So any final thoughts on this one before we sign off and send it to Juke for Pitt and Providence?
Yeah, great game. Appreciate everyone joining us. Great calling game with you, Hawk.
Yeah, it was really fun. Really fun. Appreciate you in the booth with me. For Rusty, I'm Nighthawk. Guys, don't go anywhere. Coming up right after this, Pitt, Providence on CSBA Week 6. We'll see you guys next time.